I feel like I would like Aubrey Sitterson. I think like if I actually met him, or if he and I were sharing a room with like 7 other people at DragonCon, I feel like I would really get along with Aubrey Sitterson, because he has an enthusiasm. He has a high level of enthusiasm for what he does, and he loves comics, and he loves action, and he loves big over the top comic book action that you can only do in comic books. But if he could just unlearn how to drive people away, I think it would be much more successful. Now, he's got a new Kickstarter that came out today, and, well, I don't know if it came out today or not, but it's called Beef Bros. Now, he does a 3-minute long video, and I get what he's doing, and it's a lot of fun. It's a really fun idea. He's doing a hype video in the manner that like wrestlers in the 80s would do. You would see the wrestlers, and Macho Man Randy Savage was the Michelangelo of the hype video, of like the hype interview. He would get in these interviews with Mean Gene Okerlund, and he would just like, he would do his shtick, and he would just get you pumped up. He wasn't even wrestling. He was just talking about how much he hated Hogan, or how much he hated Jake the Snake, and it was just, there was like a hype to it, and he would get you fired up for the next WrestleMania or the next match or whatever was coming up. That's sort of what he's doing, and it's very fitting for what he's doing. Beef Bros is sort of this over-the-top satirical take on superheroes, and it has sort of this wrestling vein down the middle of it, where they have rivalry. They have like a rivalry with another superhero duo, and they're just running around righting the wrongs that Aubrey Sitterson sees in the world, like landlords and stuff, people who charge rent so you can live in their house. But that's the thing, that's the problem that Aubrey Sitterson has. A third of this video, if you watch the video, and I suggest you watch the video, go check it out, give it an honest eye. I may order it because I like over the top crazy, and I think at this point I can sort of like see past what he did, because he sort of understands what he did with G.I. Joe was reactionary. It was overreactionary to the situation, and that's sort of why I can tell I could get along with, because he sort of carries his emotions on his sleeve. He can get hyped up about things pretty easily, and that's a really good thing. It's really nice to see enthusiasm in the comic book industry. Now, a third of his video is basically this Lenin-esque tirade about corporate comics and how they own the characters. And I got news for you, dude. You were very welcome in corporate comics back before you basically committed self-career arson. Yeah, you were very much in that. So don't act like you're some sort of revolutionary. But yeah, the first part, it's like a mix of Macho Man Randy Savage and Lenin, Joseph Lenin, or what was his name? Vladimir Lenin. It was a mix of those two. But then when he actually gets into talking about it, it's actually a lot of fun when he starts to talk about his actual project. There was a really funny part in the video where he's got this like weight stick, and it's an old style like piece of workout equipment. I think it was the Iron Sheik had these like old style dumbbells that he would work out with. The thing is like it's a type of dumbbell that nobody uses anymore. But I think he's talking about his project, and then he brings the artist on, and he's like, "Let the artist tell you about it while I get in a quick set." And the panel slides over, and he's actually getting a workout set with this old school piece of equipment, which is very, very funny to see. And it's also a very funny contrast, because the artist comes on and he's a professional artist. He introduces himself, he says what he's worked on before. It's very normal speaking tone, and it's very professional. And then you go back to Aubrey, and he's right back in the hype. So, I gotta give him credit. I'm on the fence about this. Someone talk me into it. Come on, someone in the comments talk me into buying this. like it, but I just feel, I think that the fun that this idea, that this project could bring to an audience is going to be overshadowed by his extreme leftist politics. Like, he just hasn't learned the lesson that pushes people away. And even in the introduction, he says this is a leftist comic book, and that's not a good idea, because show me in the videos, in the intro videos for Sweetcast, for Jawbreakers, for Cyberfrog, show me where it says this is a right-wing comic book. It doesn't. That's why they know that. Put that aside. Give people action. Give people a good action comic book, and they will come. If you build it, they will come. It's a very simple thing. So just get your socialism, communism out of the way, because socialism and communism, your socialist and communist values have led you to where you are. You're probably living in some shit apartment. You're no longer in the industry because you couldn't stay normal enough to get comic books done. That's where socialism has taken you, to ruin, because that's where socialism takes countries, to ruin. But go check it out. I may, God, can I talk? I got some time. The Kickstarter just started. I got some time to talk myself into it, and apparently it's gonna be due next spring. So that's good. It's a comic book that you don't have to wait very long, and maybe we can heal the rifts. Maybe I can buy this one and enjoy it, as long as he keeps the extreme wacko leftism from drowning out the action. But it looks fun. I think it would be fun. Aubrey, just knock it off with the leftism. That's what's caused your problems in the past. Bye.